The problem that No Letting Go solves for the letting agency is that we as a company are an outsourced inventory management business. What we do for the agents is that we act on their behalf and go on site and carry out the inventories, the check-ins and the check-outs. Essentially what we are is the people that provide all the evidence for tenants and landlords, acting for the agent to be able to protect them, if you like, from any issues that come up during the tenancy. And of course, that's not just evidence related to cleaning and damage and all those things that happen there, but it's also these days more about compliance as well. Have you got a smoke alarm? Is it working? So we're really protecting, if you like, the agent from getting themselves into trouble as much as anything else. Well, so one of the reasons that letting agencies outsource is two things. One is, as an independent operator, we're acting on behalf of both the tenant and the landlord. So actually, as far as a letting agent's concerned, if we're acting for them, then what happens is that when you come to negotiate the end of the tenancy, you're essentially, the tenant can't get caught into that trap of going, well, you would say that, agent, Mr. Agent, because you've got a vested interest in looking after the landlord. Well, we take all that problem away. So it takes the agent out of that argument, gives them the ability then to start a negotiation process where we go, okay, well, we've had an independent party go out and carry out the move in and the move out. You've signed all the information. These guys have got no axe to grind, so this is their bag and this is what they've done. We're now coming to you and we're going to go through a process of negotiation. If you can't come to an agreement around that, i.e. you say black and I say white, and there's no middle ground, then we end up going to adjudication with one of the deposit schemes. The first thing the adjudication teams will ask for is, where's your evidence? And they'll ask for inventories and checkouts, etc., etc. So we're, if you like, that specialist that sits in that space. One of the massive advantages of becoming an ICG supplier and a member of the ICG as a supplier is that two things really. Firstly, it's talking around problems, issues, addressing upcoming tech issues. Technology plays a massive part in the industry these days. And one of the big challenges the industry has is how do we bring technology in so that it does a job. So it's not just tech for tech's sake, it's how it does a job. Now what you've got in the ICG is loads of like-minded people, enormous amount of experience in the property market. And you're often connecting with these people, swapping ideas, challenging yourself from that perspective. And that is invaluable if you're investing money and time from that. And the other key thing, of course, is you have a real understanding of the pain points that are generated within the industry as well. And pulling all this together means that the added value proposition we put back in the market is a collective approach, not just my idea, not just somebody else's idea. It's a collective approach. That's how I get the most value as a supplier from the ICG.